This is Refin Review.
We are back right here on Refin It Up in our Refin Review. Brian, man, we said it last week. We got some good, but this week, our favorite ref is at it again. Well, let's just say his count was a little wonky because Takeshka was a little late for the save. Is this just, a way of the times, or how does this happen still?
Because he's not protecting himself. We've talked about it many, many times. If you know there's a save, which I'm assuming he knew, who knows, that if the guy's late, he should be looking, and all he's got to do is tell his talent to kick. It's not hard. I just don't get it with referees over at not ECW. I'm sorry, AEW. I don't get it. I just don't know if these refs are at the ring and going over things. I don't know whether if he knew it, that's totally all on him. All on him. No excuses. Zero. Zippo. If he didn't know it, that's still his fault. Because he should have known it. Now, if the boys didn't Iggy him, I highly doubt that. But if they did, whatever. It's just unexcusable, stupid. Makes him look stupid. Makes the talent in the ring look stupid. It makes the whole fucking match look stupid.
I'll tell you what, Brian, I will say this. He had to know because that wasn't the finish. Right. If you know that's not the finish, like you said, you have to protect yourself. And in that situation, the camera didn't catch where Takeshita was. He came into camera view for the save. Late, but he came into camera view. The one person that could see where Takeshita was is the referee. So you can kind of fudge the numbers a little bit with getting yourself in the proper position. Take an extra second or two if it looks like he's going to be late.
He doesn't have a second. He's a superstar, bro.
You know what I mean? It's not rocket surgery. You can protect yourself so easily by just these little things. All it takes, exactly. He was what? A half a count late? Takeshita, a count late?
If that.
Well, but he dead stopped his count in the middle of counting and looked up.
Yeah. The only defense that I'm going to give him.
Daniel, please. Oh, my Lord.
No, because one thing Takeshita did was before it basically was a twofer. He was drop kicking. I didn't even know who it was. The other one before he landed to do the save. So maybe Bryce didn't know that one was coming. So therefore he thought by the time he comes down, it's going to be perfect. And then he's drop kicking him and then coming down. So it's a stutter. That's my only thing I can come up with to be a devil's advocate here on that.
Just yell to your fucking talent to kick.
Well, yeah, I get it.
It's not hard. I always did it anyway, sometimes because I was scared they wouldn't be there. Unless it was talent I trusted and knew would be there.
Well, if he did throw the drop kick, like you said, to the other talent, and that's what delayed him from getting in there to make the save, then react accordingly. Because if he did that, then he was very close.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
So, guys, we do actually have some good in our Refin Review this week. Give a shout out to one Dan Danello on Raw last night in the women's tag team match with Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez. What's her name again? I knew it was one before and one. Anyways, Raquel and Liv.
Yeah.
Taking on Damage Control, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. Jimmy, man, this goes to tell you where you're taking care of the talent.
Absolutely. And that's your main concern there is the safety of the talent. When you see something like that, when you see something happen, it's a precautionary measure, even if it's not, an injury, so to speak. And It was both. It was not only Liv Morgan who got hit. You can see Io Sky got hit in the mouth pretty good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he was checking on her constantly. So
He was, yeah.
You know, for him to be able to check on both ladies throughout that entire match, he did a hell of a job. And he was in constant communication with Gorilla because I know they were buzzing him. Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she okay? Tell me if she's okay. And
What I love too is that he was checking like in between each of the moves. He was getting there, checking them, but then he knew they were clear, moving back to let them get their shit in, right? So he was back and forth. I feel like also if he needed to, there was a moment where he almost needed to stop the match when Liv was busted. He was right there. He checked, he talked to her or whatever. He was ready to stop, and he was okay, we're good. So he put on the gloves and go on. And he very, very well, very great job. And I know he doesn't get a lot of kudos. Usually he gets ribbed on commentary. So we figured we give him the whole hey, good job today.
I think too, though, Daniel, the key to that whole thing that you touched on that I agree with 100% that I noticed was he didn't look awkward checking on the talent.
Right.
He was going back and going back to his role as a referee, and then would get in there to figure out what's going on when the time was appropriate. So he did a good job of that. The timing of him checking on the talent was really, really done well.
Yeah, it didn't look awkward at all.
It didn't. I mean, us three looked at it, and of course we were like, "Oh, somebody's fucked up. He's checking. He's doing this. He's doing that." And then they have the McDonald button too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, which is another thing I can't stand. I know it's technology again overpassing me, but fuck, I wish I had a McDonald button.
Yeah, but can you get McDonald's if you use it though?
I don't know. What can you do?
I wonder what kind of frequency they're on, because if I'm going through the drive-through, I could screw up some people's orders ahead of me.
That would be phenomenal.
Oh wow! Now I want to get one of those things, man. Just to try it.
Yeah, it would be great. I want the McDonald's talkback button at TNA. I think we're going to get it soon, so I can't wait for it because that'll
no, you
help.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You don't want that. I'm telling you.
Be careful what you wish for sometimes,
Absolutely.
my friend.
Yes, sir.
There are we do want it for a reason, for medical reasons.
I get it.
Yes.
I get that, but you don't want it for anything else. Trust me.
Oh no, I get that too. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, for sure.
But
For sure.
anyway.